What's up again, guys? This Axe here, Ed from Kansas City. So, yeah, we decided we were going to do some rallying. Now, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for viewing. Thanks for the comments. It don't matter if the comments are negative or positive. We have people of all kind that comment. So, let's keep it moving. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to my partners and friends out there. Appreciate you guys, especially you guys that come to help us. We appreciate that very much. And we appreciate your time, your resources, and your expenses you use to come over and help us. With that being said, let's get into this here war. We are going after a particular guild that basically was running things before we came. So, with the help of our friends, Guild PEN, Press Trump 47, and Mr. EJ, and Stone Cold, and all the guild there, with their help, we were able to lock down the base, and we were able to lock down the base and take care of business. There you can see I'm getting on the call with my guy Maverick, the graveyard, and we're going to be talking about this particular attack and the strategy we're using. So him and I are on a call right now, and we're trying to go after this guy. Now this is the first round of round 1 of 2 that we actually did. So we wanted to try to catch them offline if possible. Now we knew at this time that my baby sent me a message of something that was kind of funny. Apologize about that, guys. Somebody was giving away something on Facebook Marketplace that they said free shit, right? literally is some junk, They need to call trash company for that. Anyway, let's get moving, guys. So here we go. Yeah, we're planning the attack. So we figured they'd probably more than likely be online now. So our strategy was, okay, let's hit them twice. That's the thing I came up with. I figured since we have the base and we're able to pardon and things like that, and we have a few bunnies, I figured we'll attack at this time, and then we'll come back about 4 hours later and hopefully attack them again, and they're less aware. And that was the strategy right there, to hit them twice. The first time, we knew it was not probably going to be successful, and so we prepared to make a second venture and attempt to zero some of them. So, not necessarily a bad strategy at all. In fact, I think it was a winning one. So let's see how this plays out. This guy's going to be our first target. As you can see, Graveyard is right there. He's going to test the guy's front line. And as you can see, the front line there, he's at 899,000. We figured he'd lose something, and he did. He lost some front line on the first hit. I was communicating and talking with Graveyard and communicating with him the losses, keeping him abreast, keeping him informed on what comps were doing, what damage, if any. And here he is with the second test with a different phalanx. I think the second phalanx that he used was infantry, if I'm correct. And as you can see, there were no losses at all. And I don't know the difference in the troop comp and numbers that he did from the first war or test from the others. And as you can see, this guy does have a lot of kills, guys. So I thought he would be our first target because sitting at 1.1 billion might, you may not have a lot of troops in there. You either don't have a lot of troops or you don't have a lot of research. And we don't know that. So we took it as him not having a lot of research. Now, if I'm correct, well, that will be the second wave. Should I call it? I don't even think it can be categorized as a wave of our attacks. So here we go. Now, I want to let you guys know our Wonder War is in 2 days. So in 2 days, if you guys can make it to the kingdom, or if you want to join us, if you're a rally lead, and you're looking for a new home, a new family, we are looking for some new players to join this adventure with us, be a part of what we're doing here. For us to be in the position that we are right now, to go from a guild that a month ago or so, we were not even a guild, to be where we are now, to where we're taking place, and as a new guild, we're fighting against guilds that have probably been family and together for a long time. If you probably have seen, our gift level is only at a 4 or so. So we're recruiting players. So if you are a player that would like to join us, I know we got a lot of partners out there, and we got a lot of friends out there, and we got a lot of family out there that comes over and helps us with Wonder Wars and with rally leads and attacking and things like that. But we're looking for members who will be permanent with us and who will make this guild their permanent place. So as you can see, I am going to be doing the next war, the next rally there. Or I'm actually going to be the first to hit this guy. So I'm going to be going in I think a infantry. Yeah, I'm going to be going in an infantry phalanx. Is what we thought would be best, because it seemed that he was sitting in a range, if I'm correct. But I thought the cavalry did the most damage. So he probably is sitting in a range type wedge or phalanx. But Graveyard decided I should go in a infantry, because as you can see from the other marches that he did, I'm thinking the guy was definitely online, and I'm thinking he was countering the phalanxes, because after the first test, he lost nothing ever again. His might did not change. So I believe he was changing his phalanx on all the other tests. So what we decided to do is just switch it up and go into infantry, since we know he took loss at cavalry. He would expect us to come in a range he took loss in cavalry, so he would think that we would come in a range. But we didn't go there, so he would naturally he would switch, thinking us coming in range, he would switch to a if he thinks we're coming in cavalry, he's going to switch automatically to a range phalanx. So we went with infantry. So it was pretty smart, because this person, I guess they, rather than changing gear and things like that, they just went on ahead and made it look like they were, they definitely was swapping phalanxes. But at the same time, I don't know how the troop comp, how many soldiers he was sending to test it. So there I am. I'm preparing my rally here. I should have popped a Trojan to increase the capacity of the rally. I don't know if that's for wonders only, or if that includes war in general. I need to check that. I thought it was just for any kind of rallies, but it may be just for wonders. I'll have to check. So there I am. Saying I'm going to do the first march, and I'm going with a infantry. Boo, 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 boo. Infantry. Bow. Let's roll. Here we go, guys. Now, I could speed this video up for you guys, and I should, and I think I will. So let me speed it up so that it doesn't take as long as it actually took. So I'll speed this video up for you guys and get this show going for you guys, because we got a lot of videos, a lot to cover. So I'm going to speed it up for you guys, and let's get to the beat of it. Guys, listen to me. The second war that we did 4 hours later, man, it's crazy. I'm talking about, it's those things that happen that you don't expect to happen. And for the second wave, we did have one of our allies that you can see there, SIM. They came over. Actually, we were supposed to be doing double rallies, the second wave of rallies, or the second attack. The second attack seems more fitting and suitable for this, because it wasn't a wave. It's not like we had 5 or plus rallies going at them at once. So there you see, I was looking to see if the capacity was better or not. And there he goes, guys. He's being reinforced. The rally is set, and they're online. They're definitely online, guys. And there goes his reinforcements. I'm already attacking, putting an attack boost. I do have my talent set. Now, you guys know I don't have the strongest troops at all, or the strongest composition at all, gear and things like that, and stats. But I wanted to go first. I'll be popping a bunny there, and so my leader will be released. I'm thinking. I put on. They have a minute and some plus. I put on cavalry gear to make them think I'm coming in cavalry, because we tested in cavalry, and that phalanx, he did lose in it. I don't think that's going to help us in any way. We did use a hell of a lot of carpets for these wars. I mean, you really have to be prepped up and prepared to do stuff like this. So, as I was saying, guys, I'm looking for players to come and join us. Come and join us in 2 days. We need to get some rally leads and some players to be able to fill rallies and things like that for the next war. Here we go, guys. Now, we didn't really catch. There was no battle report. I didn't really catch to see how much might he lost. So I'm gonna kind of pause right quick and let you guys get another look at it. All right, there I switched to infantry, and I'm gonna go on infantry phalanx. Just doing a blast here. Now I wanted to kind of see. I did slow it all the way down so you guys can see it. I want to see if I can see. There we go. He's at 303. The same thing he was when we were doing the testing. All that bull crap in the way, guys. 303, 854, something like that. I mean, 1,300,000,000 and something million. And there's the cap. Look at this, all this crap in the way. So he really didn't go down a whole lot at all. As you guys can see, I slowed it down for you. So now we both can see, even though it was still a fast. So I'm going to speed it back up, and let's get her going again, guys. There you go. We don't have a battle report. There will be a kingdom. As long as you can get. IGG needs to fix this crap that's interfering with all sorts of stuff. They have the battle, the message, the battle reports that come up. Everything is blocking essential things you need to see. I mean, it's crazy. I guess you can't think of everything. So let me speed it up. I think at this time, I think I was going to see the kingdom news and see if I can see the report in there. Let's speed her up, guys. Let's roll. Make sure I'm recording. Yes, I am. You know me, I'll forget to push record. So next up is they're rallying one of our smaller castles. So as you can see, my attack didn't really do anything really substantial at all. And of course I did go in infantry. That may have not been the best choice. I probably should have went in cavalry. So that pretty much sucks, you know. One of these days I'm gonna get a report, guys. Trust me, I'm working on that. Oh man, 9 million Lunite. I don't think I healed it at that point. I think I waited. Let's roll. I took a pit stop, guys. Pick up a few little treats. Let's roll. Let's roll, guys. So our purpose is this. We know they're online now. So the point of the matter is we know they're fully online. They're fully aware. So what you're going to see now is kind of like a going back and forth of us rallying them and them counter rallying whatever targets they feel like they can, smaller ones that they feel like they could. They do have a player on their side. We don't have any maxed players. We have some players with some very great gear, guys, some champ pieces. But unfortunately, these guys are not showing up. They're not participating, some of them. And I'm about to kick them. Yeah, I'm about to kick them if they don't show up for the next Wonder War. We're gonna kick some players out of here because they're just making us suffer unnecessary losses. And some of them do participate as far as, you know, buying and things like that. They're buying gifts and things like that. But if you're spending on the game and you're not contributing troops, then that seems like you're out for yourself. You're not being a team player. I'm sorry I had all that covered up, guys. You guys couldn't see anything. So I'm gonna scoot that out the way. So yeah. So yes, it's been a long day. We started this so many hours ago. It's like 7:30 now, and we started this literally around, I'm thinking, almost 8 hours ago, guys. But it was planned a day ago or so. So yeah. So here goes Graveyard now. He's going to range on this one. Yeah, we need players that can contribute troops, that can supply troops, that can actually participate. Now, I was so pissed right here, guys. I'm talking about I was real pissed because this guy is doing an absolute no-no. He is sending out his army, his marches to open tile spaces. And my troops, nobody on our team seems to be experienced enough to relocate right over there and let his armies immediately attack their castle. I'm talking about, this is fundamental stuff, guys. This is stuff, I mean, like, really, he's supposed to be destroyed. You know, he's sending out troops and all of this. I'm just saying, it's crazy. So, I was pretty pissed about that, guys, that I couldn't transport because I had troops out, and I forgot that I had some troops out. I forgot I had troops out, guys, from earlier when I was capturing leaders from one of my guild mates at a camp, and I forgot to recall those troops. So unfortunately, I couldn't move. As well, I was in the battle. I was in the rally, so I couldn't port. So that sucked. That really sucked. That was free kills, guys. We could have really destroyed this person. I mean, really, that was an opportunity. And I'm shocked that people weren't paying attention. And I know I put it in the chat. I mean, I know it was in there. People should have seen that. I mean, that's just so easy, man. This person, that camp sitting right there, was supposed to run right into a castle. And who knows if his leader was there. That would have been automatic capture. So that sucked. Right, exactly, guys. That sucked. I was disappointed in that. All right, here we go again, guys. Graveyard's at it. I'm gonna have to do a lot of carpeting here, as you can see. Shucks, I used a hell of a lot of carpets for that. We did get a report. He did have 1.3 million red dead, as you can see there. So it was a defeat, but it was some kills there. I think Graveyard was a little slow on his feet on that one because we were supposed to start another rally on that person, and we wasted a lot of time. But it's late where Graveyard is at right now. I'm talking about late. He's supposed to be asleep. It's going to be even later for the second wave or the second rallies that we did. So yeah, I should have slowed that down for you guys so you can see that. As a matter of fact, let me back it up for you guys so you can kind of at least see what happened there. Here we go, guys. I'll back it up for you guys so you can see it this time. There's those carpets we can use. I was almost at 60. And now I am at a lot less. Bing, there's the hit. Defeat. Infantry phalanx, rage phalanx, we went in. He did suffer some pretty good losses. So I want you guys to see that. You see our might loss compared to theirs. Graveyard got a walk back. He got a walk back on that, guys, huh? Yeah, he got a walk back because he did have his bunny activated, but he didn't use it, didn't get capped. So he actually got a walk back on that, guys. So that's actually great. I guess he got a walk back. Am I correct on that? Because if he got a walk back, then I guess he would get a walk back, and whatever else that survived would get a walk back. So maybe only his troops survived. I don't know. But I guess in order to get a report, I don't know, guys. I'm confused about that. I'm confused about it. I'll wait till we see the battle report, and then we can see. A lot of people are walking back, so we did get a walk back on that, guys. Okay, 805. So he did lose a hell of a lot of might. He didn't lose a hell of a lot of might. But I don't think he didn't get capped, so his bunny is still activated, so we want to use that at least. And there you go. He's sending out back the reinforcements. So we're like, I'm like, hey, hit him again. I'm talking to Grave on the phone. I'm saying, man, hit him again. You know what we doing? We're waiting on. Let's roll. Yeah, I actually wanted to go all. So we're going cab this time. I need to heal. Of course, I need to heal. Yeah. I think he sent back and I resent. Would have put a little bit of buffer in there. Some sort of buffer in there. Which ain't much. It's still going to be a lot of T5s dead, guys. And this guy here, we should have slapped him. I wanted to rally him again, but man, I'm just saying so many things just. And then, you know, one of our players who did rally him and won, they sent a leaderless march against him, which I guess he was maybe zeroed anyway. I can't remember if he had any troops left, but yeah, that was a leaderless rally, guys. So that person was supposed to be popped. I mean, zero, period. But they did have troops out, and of course, in every way, that person should have been zero because someone should have poured it over there and caught that anyway. And again, of course, he shields. But sorry about the speed up, guys. I'm trying to not make the video as lengthy as it actually is. So I'll pause there so you guys can see a little bit. And there you can see right there, Hot Prince did hit them, but as it says, their leader was nowhere to be found. So they sent a leaderless rally. Now I don't know if, I think we were talking, I don't know if he has his leader or he does have his leader and just didn't send it or doesn't have a bunny. But we have the pardon, and we've expressed to everybody that we have a pardon. We're going to be pardoning the next wave, the next rallies that we do. But let's go on, guys. Oops, I did that. I apologize. I'm tripping. Guys. All right, I meant to make it faster, and I actually sped up the whole video. So let's roll. So I'm going to heal those again. And 16 million Lunite, guys. Woo! Lunite is costly. That's why we need other players in here. The more players we have that can join and participate and contribute to the rallies, the less amount of troops each and every one of us can send, the less amount of losses we all take, the more money we save, the less the cost to heal and to use those kind of types of resources, especially Lunite. So here we go, guys, again, placing the title on Graveyard. We're back at it. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. So yeah, he's shielded. But you expect smaller castles to shield. I mean, you expect them to shield anyway. I mean, the thing about it is, if you can't afford to get in Fury and take a rally, you probably shouldn't. They probably don't need you anyway to help reinforce anyone. We had one player here that I got something out. I don't know what I have out. I think I'm about to look at it, figure out what the heck I got out here that's stopping me from doing what I need to do. Let me see it again, guys. 4.1 million dead. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's it. Use the rest of those there speed ups, and someone else's, if you see, also use them. And wouldn't you know it, guys, all those speed ups and his shields. That sucked. That sucked, guys. Yeah, that sucked. We lost a lot of time waiting to attack, and he shielded. But we don't know. I mean, you only have 15 minutes before you can attack him. So who knows how long we actually started before we actually did attack. So, but he shielded. That was a lot of carpets we lost there. Yeah, that was sucked. That sucked. I need to plug up my phone, obviously, right, guys? So let me get a cord and do that. Oh man, what's going on here? Oh, cord. All right, sorry guys, I just messed up literally everything. But this ain't the cord I'm looking for. So I got a cord, guys. As you can see, I've been at it all day. Been at it all day. Where's my charger at? So I'm definitely gonna have to get a charger because the charger. Here we go. 15%. Didn't know my battery was so low, guys, but I guess I haven't charged it in the last when I was on the road. That's what I'm telling you guys. This second attack that we did 3 hours and something later now. Man, wait till y'all see this. I'm talking about wait till y'all see this. That's their max player there. That don't seem like he's effective in anything, to be honest. I haven't seen him do anything impressive at all. If I'm correct, that's the guy that left a cavalry blast inside of the base and got hit with a mixed rally. I don't know who does that, who leaves a cavalry blast in there. Somebody's coming. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? I mean, they could easily send just all range up in there. But, yeah, you can still get countered with a mixed. So here we go again. Let's see what's going on. That's them attacking one of our guys. We're not really worried about that. He wants Cav. Here's the problem that I see with this one here. One of our guys was being rallied. He's a good player. But he asked for cavalry reinforcement. You can't really ask for cavalry reinforcement if you don't know what they're sending. You can ask for cavalry, but if they're not sending range, what is they going to do? Or if they're not sending infantry, should I say. So the best thing you should ask for is just a mix of everything or something is what I'm thinking, right? Maybe he should ask for mix, just mix, period. Because you can't really just ask for one particular troop. And then I was going to send. I'm trying to send, but I'm like, cavalry? I'm like, man, don't you want something else? And then by then it was too late, you know? So I failed him. I apologize for that. Because I'm like, who sends cavalry, man? I mean, you just don't ask. I don't ask for just one troop unless that's the troop you're lacking. If he's lacking cavalry, okay, I get it. Maybe he's lacking cavalry. Maybe he needed cavalry. In any event, I should have sent what he asked for. So that's important to send whatever they ask for. If it fails, it's on them. You know, so I should have just sent it. But I was just confused. I was talking it over and I was like, cavalry? He wants cavalry? But I guess that's maybe the troop type he was low on. All right, so as you can see, we just got a few minutes left here. Actually, we have 2 minutes left of this, and then we'll get right into the next attacks that we did, which, yeah, this you'll see. So I'm getting back everybody to the hive. Graveyard, he wants some more action, boy. Literally more action. He's like, I'm not done. He actually just wants to kind of like get it over with so he can go to sleep and really stay asleep, because the next one that we did is really cutting in the middle of his rest before he goes to work the next day. So he really wanted to get some rest. He really wanted to go ahead, really get capped, and, you know, we do what we need to do. So all right, guys, here it is, round 2. Fight. Now, we kind of started, but I didn't push the record immediately, but you haven't missed anything at all. This, guys, is going to be a hell of a thing here. I mean, this is literally going to be a hell of a thing. Now, I'm thinking that, yeah, I don't think I've started yet. But we got our allies here, the Guild Sim, as you can see there, SIM, uh, getting loading up as well. We sent a few fillers their way, like they normally send a few fillers our way. So we definitely be partnering up. Now, as I was saying, guys, we definitely want to get ready for the next Wonder War. So, PEN, if you're watching this video, if you are free and available, come over and help us again. I'm pissed already, guys. I'm pissed already because we got these players that literally, this is 4 hours later, guys. Keep in mind, this is 4 hours later. We've broadcasted this for quite a while now. And you seen that Bluetooth connect, didn't you? That means I'm in a car now, guys. I'm literally inside of a car. And this is gonna piss me off, guys. I should have saved this video for itself. So I'm in a car now, and me and my girl, we're heading somewhere to pick up something. So their graveyard goes with the first hit. And there's the results. That's an old player, guys. One of our players coming back to join, coming back from whatever he was doing. So we didn't get a battle report there. So here we go. I'm not capped or anything like that. Graveyard didn't get a report, so I didn't really necessarily see how many. As I said, I think I started it a little bit after. I was still trying to get things in order because it was supposed to be a double rally, us and Sim, but it was very, very uncoordinated. 3.1 million red deads there. It was very uncoordinated. That was Andy that hit the Sim guy. So yeah, this was very uncoordinated, even though it was prepped and planned hours in advance, guys. And as I said, as you said, I started this off, I was like, man, we got so many players that were online in the interim. I mean, from the first rallies that we did to 4 hours later, in between there, we had players online that I constantly was reminding them with messages. Okay, guys, 2 hours now, 1.5 hours, 1 hour. We're rallying and attacking again. And so players, by the time the war started, you saw players offline. This player was off an hour ago. It's like they just logged in. I purposely sent messages and things like that while I knew they were online and they were doing darkness rallies or hitting monsters and things like that. I don't know. But yeah, I was very disappointed in that. So definitely going to have to make some changes. We got to get some people here that want to contribute, want to participate, want to be active. We've come a long ways, and I know that, and I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush to the point where, I'm running anybody off, but, this is the game of war. Most of these guys have already been investing, and I mean, they know what it takes to play this game. So you have to do what you have to do. When I was in guilds and they were intending to migrate and I was at 2 billion or 3 billion and 4 billion, they didn't wait for me. Now, shout out to Red Rum 101. He waited. He waited for a year. While I built up coins to migrate. But at the same time, our guild was struggling also to get members. I mean, we were constantly going back from 25 members to 30 to 20 back to 20, and it just wasn't building. But now his guild is growing very successfully. So there I am, guys. About to do this thing here. I am going in a 992. So yeah, there you have it. I had to actually pop another army increase talent, or max army boost, because from the first 4 hours that had expired. So here we go again. Rally is initiated, guys. Now, one thing I think I did not do, guys. I think I did change my talents again. I don't think I forgot that. We'll see here in a second. I'm thinking that's what I did, because from the last war I was in mainly an infantry talent. So I do need to change that. So you get some players there. They're joining the rally. So we've already had one person hit. This is the second hit on this particular player. And they probably got some troops in there and stuff like that. And they're welcome. I thought this would be the best one to hit first, because he's only at 1.1 billion might. This is the one I was talking about. So I figured this would be the best place. First person to hit, he's more likely to have the less amount of troops or the less amount of research. If he has the no research, but he doesn't have a lot of, the person doesn't have a lot of kills either. So it's a little different from the first one. So there we want to hit this guy here. And look at this new person that is coming to the kingdom, this Z2ZW or whatever it's called there. And they had messaged me before they came, but we were in the middle of warring and getting things together. Now, here's the problem right here, guys. You're about to see a horrible mistake. As I said, I'm on the road. I'm driving. We're out now in the country area. You and I know, guys, if you're out in the country area and you're gaming, you already know 1 + 1 is 2. What's about to happen here? So watch what's about to happen here, guys. Literally. This is crazy. I was so pissed. So here we go. Matter of fact, I'm going to slow it down so you guys can get the full effects of it. Actually, I got it slow already. Slow it down a little more for you. Slow it down a little more. I guess I could speed it up until it gets there. So let's do that. I'll speed it up till it gets there. How much time we got left? There I am changing my talents. Slow it down now. So I'm changing my talents to the 992. Probably not that slow, right, guys? Not that slow at all. (992) talent set. All right, we got that. I actually think I just did something, guys, stupid. I think I went backwards. I did. I apologize. Let me get it forward. Let me go forward a little bit. I just made a mistake. Try to get it back to my talent set. There we go. All right. Apologize, guys. I want to just kind of speed that up a little bit. Fortunately, I don't have all that type of stuff set. I don't know if you can set multiples like that. Now I'll slow it down. So, yeah, I'm trying to see what they're talking about here. Now, here's the thing you're going to look at right now as I'm going. I'm looking at the last message. I am paying attention to the comments and things like that. And this guy rallying this person here. They're rallying a target that's 400 million mice. Like, if it's not a trap, it's not going to do anything. But you don't know what you don't know. So I'm looking at this, and I don't know. I don't recall again. So you ordered and you're going to pick it up? Okay. Got me 2 and 2? That would be marvelous. Thank you, baby. So here we go, guys. Some Taco Bell, guys. I'm starving. All right, sweetie. So I'm letting people know I'm going to pardon after this anyway. We're going to be partying. This whole thing, guys, was like how not to coordinate rallies or something like that. It was just, this was, I don't know how we got here, guys. Literally, I don't know how we got here. Literally, I do not know how we got here. Literally, I kid you not. We will pardon prisoners in 10 minutes. So yeah, I don't know how we got here, guys. So I'm waiting for the rally to take off, right? Because it hasn't done it yet, right? So we got 2 minutes and 5 seconds. No, I got 54 seconds, guys. 54 seconds. So I could speed this up a little more. Well, I'll leave it there. I'll just leave it there. I'm wishing I had one of those 70% attack boosts. I'm wishing I had one of those, or wish I had one of them 100% attack boosts. That would be even better. So I'm just really just not feeling what happened at this juncture, guys. At this time, it's just like, it just kicked me in the stomach or in the nuts, if you want to say it that. That's just more extreme. I'm talking about just, man, it's just, how did we get here? So I figured I'd go in a mixed gear where my cav attack is the least. And they probably would think I'm sending the least. Now we have less carpets now too. You got to understand that. Planning a pardon in 10 minutes. Now I could have paused it. Now you see that up there, guys? Yeah, cancel Ed. Here I am about to cancel. I see that. Yeah, cancel Ed. I see it. Here I am pushing on my button, going to cancel. Look at this. A freeze, guys. Literally a freeze. No signal. I can't do anything. I can't see anything. Frozen. Phone just, no internet service, guys. Can't click on anything. Literally, guys. I am so pissed right now. I'm talking about everything that could go wrong. Man, everything. Look at that. Just look at this. I'm out here in the country, guys. We're out here picking up something 40 minutes away. And lost signal. Why it's time to rally. And next thing you know, bow. Only thing I can see. I was pissed about this. I was mad at my girl about this. I'm like, you brought us out here in the damn country area. I ain't got no signal. I'm gaming. Yeah, I was pissed, guys. That did not set well. So yeah, the blunders will continue, guys. They will persist because everything that could have went wrong. I'm talking about, man, that I have some words after this. Yeah, that didn't go right. And not only that, guys, but I can't hardly text because the road is bumpy. And I'm juggling the phone. The phone is juggling while I'm trying to text and do stuff. So it was like, this is not the quality gaming experience. It's not a smooth ride, gaming or driving at all. This is like a horrible experience, guys. It's like, I had to go, I guess. I couldn't stay home because the item that we were picking up was kind of heavy. So we had to I had to take the dolly with us. You know, we have a little smaller dolly that we have from our store that we kept. So just a disaster, guys. Just can't even send messages. Just, I'm talking about, yeah. Why did we send again? And I'm like, you see, I just typed in something, guys. I typed in the reason, and it lost signal again. Couldn't even send the message. Let them know, guys. Damn, lost signal. Yeah, it's just bumpy ride, guys. It's horrible. Wignal. I lost Wignal. I lost signal. I was pissed, guys. I was just pissed because I would have canceled. We only had 1.5 or so million fields, so of course I would cancel, regardless. Can't feel. You can't. You see all that there, and I'm still trying to wait for my thing to come up so I can send a message. And there you have it. They weren't like, we're engaging and losing for free. Nah, I lost damn signal. It's just horrible, guys. It was horrible. Horrible. Horrible, man. So yeah, that was that part there, and now we're about to. It's still gonna be bad, guys. It's still gonna be bad because now we're about to. I'm about to pardon the prisoners. I'm about to pardon now, but the sad part is, and I gotta let everybody know, but the sad part is about now that everybody is scattered. It's not like the plan I had at first, where the enemy was kind of clustered up and we kind of knew who had heroes and things like that. But now it's like I can't hardly really pardon. I can't really hardly chase down all the prisoners I would have loved to. The intent was to pardon. The purpose or the plan was that they would be asleep the next 4 hours. But as you can see, they're up. So we thinking either they got informed that we were going to hit them with some second rallies and then do pardon, or they just decided to stay up and watch. Or maybe they're just organized well enough that when they are being rallied, they know to get online. That's the way it should be. I mean, normally you can get people online when it's a war going on. So this was the second time we did it that day, and so now we got members joining over. Actually, we got members, I think, coming back from SIM, and yeah, we got them coming back, I think. And there was one more rally from SIM that we'll do that last one there. We canceled, and we canceled. Now, you guys know, and I know the right way. If you're going to, the right way that you are supposed to try to catch leaders and hunt down prisoners once you pardon. You're supposed to just port there, but why I decided to send a march, I have no idea, but that's what happened. It just, I guess I was just really irritated, guys, for real, just because this is one of those times where you're like, okay, if so many things are going bad, then maybe you should just not do anything. But, we wanted to do what we needed to do before we lose, before the Wonder War. We wanted to make sure we're taking advantage of all the benefits and the perks of having the base while we have it now. It doesn't make sense to have the base and you're not pardoning or you're not getting free kills or free hits. So we wanted to do that. So yeah. And I really messed up again, guys, because I'm supposed to be doing another Guild Fest. I already blew 4 Guild Fest. This will be the 5th Guild Fest quest I've blown because I was in this war and I was supposed to be doing quests. So another one blown. I just thought of that now. So just really just not an opportune time for me. It's not a good time for me for Guild Fest at all. It's like really hard to type on this. I guess I need to speed it back up, right, guys? I'm tripping. I need to speed it back up, right? Man, I'm making y'all suffer. I apologize. Yeah, it's hard to type down. Look at the internet, it's just bad. Bad, guys. This is probably going to disappear. Not even going to be able to send it. Or it's still there. I copied it this time just in case it disappears on me again. Yeah, it was one of those bad gaming experiences, guys. How much time is left? It's only a few minutes left. Oh, man. I will be posting that next video, or we'll be posting the gym giveaway video for those that are watching, but it will require a certain mic limit. So you might want to pay attention. You may not qualify. So I'm letting our allies know I'm about to pardon the prisoners, and it was just confusion. The intent was to pardon. As I said, the intent was to pardon after the second rallies that we did 4 hours from the first one, and then hopefully they're offline, and we can, if we're capped and stuff, we can go back and we can get those heroes, those prisoners that they had. So there I am. I'm trying to find out who has prisoners, where's the best place. Like if I saw a cluster of castles that have leaders, then I would have went there and then followed where they're going. I could have, but yeah, with everything going on, it was not feasible at all. It just didn't happen. So here we go, guys. We're about to pardon this thing. So there goes some leaders running right there, every which way you can think of. There's one of our alt guilds, my alt guild's leader going, because I had him as a prisoner, and when I had him as a prisoner, I don't know how he got the prisoner though. How did he get the prisoner though? I don't even get that, guys. And I don't get that one. Because I had the prisoner. I guess I did. I don't know. I have no idea how he got that leader. No idea how he got that leader. Because I captured that leader earlier. Unless I messed up somewhere. So there that leader is there. I'm trailing it. Why I decided to send a march? Why I decided to send a march? I'm going to rewind this, guys, and slow that down, because it seemed like he landed there before that guy got there. Now look at this stuff, guys. How did he capture the leader? Look at it. Watch. There's the leader. We see it in real time right here. Look at this. He's walking by. I hit before we both hit. The leader is still walking. But I guess what? You get 5 seconds or something? You get 5 seconds if the leader hits. If the prisoner hits while you're still attacking, he comes into the attack. Is that how this goes? Because he came right after I did. Let me play it again. Matter of fact, let me pause it. We're both in there. We're both in there. The leader is outside the prison. But I'm guessing as long, there's the leader, the prisoner, entering into the battle. We both emerge at the same time. He actually comes out either before me or something. I don't know. But I don't know how he ended up with the leader when technically we both should have been sending another march, because the leader should have been in there. So I don't know how that happened. Hey, maybe that's how it goes. Okay, so I'll speed it back up. Let's roll. Making sure I got it there for you guys. So that was a fail. So I normally I hardly I don't ever do it like that, guys, because you know you really can't perfectly time something like that. So that was a mistake on my part, even doing it like that anyway, because I could have ported there and sent multiple marches, and why I didn't, I have no idea why. I guess because I actually wanted to time that one and be able to I actually wanted to time that one, and I wanted to catch multiple leaders, guys, is what it actually ended up being. But that's not how it happened. Leaders running all over the place. So it's like, oh, this was sickening to the stomach, guys. This was not my kind of war I like fighting. So I was pissed. Because everything that could go wrong went wrong. I mean, literally everything. Nothing really went as planned. Take the good with the bad, though. So I guess the first rallies was more acceptable or soothing or calming or acceptable, you know. But this second one was like, that was bad. Okay, so let's go to the last 3 minutes. I thought I paused and I didn't. Obviously, I don't know what I did wrong. But here's the last few minutes, guys. Let's roll with it. They call themselves real